Let's talk about visual skills. Identify targets. When you're learning to drive, you need to be able to identify targets. What's in front of you? What's to the left? What's to the right? Search ahead 15 to 20 seconds. Turn your head. If you're going to the left, I should see you turning your head to the left. If you're going to the right, I should see you turning your head to the right. Being able to adequately have good following distance. Check your mirrors. There are 3 mirrors, one in the center, driver's side, passenger side. In terms of safe driving behavior, let's go ahead and put on our seatbelt. Get that put on. We're locked in. We're safe. Our door is locked. Now we're safe. In the case of an event, we won't be thrown out. Let's talk about critical skills. Search and turn in the nearest lane. Always keep your turn as short as possible. Check traffic and signal. Verbalize adequate gap. Complete turns in the proper lane. Who am I? I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. This is a POV on city driving and highway. I'm going to help you overcome your anxiety. Let's talk about lane changes. Signal, check mirrors. Signal, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. Check your mirror, turn signal, blind spot. Next, turns your head and checks blind spot. There's one to the left, there's one to the right. There's actually one in front and one behind you. Let's talk about Expressway. Accelerates up to the proper speed, identifies targets. We're going to be going through all of these elements. I want you to enjoy. Put in your questions. Let's go ahead and get it. Turn on our left turn signal, look over our shoulder, gently accelerate. Neighborhoods are the most dangerous place. Little kids in buses, those parents are in a hurry dropping off the little babies. We have to be a defensive driver. We want to be proactive instead of reactive. We're going to turn on our left turn signal. Left is always down. We're going to squeeze our brakes and stop. S-T-O-P. 3-second stop. Whenever traffic moves forward, we move forward. This F-150 is going to be making a left. Our left turn signal is on. When they move forward, I'm going to move forward. Things take time. We have to be patient. And now we're going to move forward. Now it's our turn. All right, we're checking traffic. We're waiting. We're looking left and right. It's a lot of traffic. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. I'm looking left. I'm looking right. I'm waiting for a gap or space. Now, I'm going to go to the middle turn lane. This is legal. And I'm going to go ahead and get right into the middle turn lane, L-A-N-E. Car passed me. I look over my shoulder. That's a good blind spot check. That's what it looks like. I'm not only telling you what to do, I'm showing you what to do. That builds trust. That was a dangerous maneuver. They shot the gap. I would never put you in a situation like that. That's a deadly mistake because it was too close. When you build authority by coming on every single day. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I'm going to come on every morning talking about a POV, driving experience through the city, Expressway, how to get over anxiety. We have great speed control right now. I'm going to build trust by answering your questions, by having a good dad sense of humor, and just being honest. We're going to squeeze our brakes. It is 21 degrees. It's cold. We have to let the car warm up. This is you waiting for a bus. Don't you want to learn how to drive? I would want to learn how to drive. When you freeze a couple of times waiting for the bus or your friend doesn't pick you up, you're going to say, enough is enough. Then you're going to say, I need to watch these guys' videos and learn. We want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. Now also, I'm going to flip the angle. You can see the car behind me. We want to make sure we're good. And we want to make sure we're safe. Safety is no accident. And you see me using the back windshield wiper. This truck, I am going to pass and move forward. Now we're gradually going to pick up speed. It's 7:15 Eastern Standard Time. I'm in the Midwest. What time is it where you are? Speed is good. We have fuel. The car is warm. Let's make a lane change to the right. R-I-G-H-T. You see how smooth that was? Lane changes are smooth. These cars are really close to the left. I want to have space. They're too close together. Sometimes it's nice to take a major thoroughfare. Less traffic, not as hectic, less anxiety. This is comfortable. This is what driving should be. It feels smooth, feels safe. We're going to maintain good speed. And you see the truck, the minivan. Good drivers have consistency. I see the bus ahead. They always stop at railroad tracks, so you need to be ready. We all remember getting on the school bus, right? And those great, fun bus drivers. Okay, I'm gonna get over one lane to the left. I wanna be able to see. And then let's talk about pavement markings. We have a solid yellow. This is for left turns only. We can't drive down the middle. We have a warning sign of a divided highway ahead. Now we have railroad tracks, the RR and X. Guide signs are green and white. And now I'm lifting my foot because it's a curve. Speed control is really nice. I'm scanning the intersection. I see the do not walk. Now I'm going to squeeze my brakes. I made a conscious decision to stop. S-T-O-P. This decision can help you pass your test. If you have time to stop, you should stop without slamming brakes. This tutorial is designed to help you. Why? I'm an educator, I'm an instructor, and I'm a state certified instructor. This means I've taken tests. I'm licensed and certified by the state. I'm able to teach adults and teens. I can come in and teach a large group of people, safety, driving fundamentals, how to reduce anxiety. I've also helped people who've been assigned by the court for a driver improvement class. So that was a really good experience. I learned a lot. So we want to continue working. All right, we're going to keep maintaining speed. We want to be safe and take our time. Okay, we're following the curve. The shine around alignment signs are on the left. We're going around to the right. I see the four white cars. I see the red light. We want to look ahead. I see the person to the right. Squeeze your brakes. This is the stop line. We talked about this in class. Now we look left and right, and then we continue. I want to say good morning to all of you. And I'm happy to be here. If this is bringing you value, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, do all those necessary things. We're getting the message out that you can learn how to drive through positive manifestation, but also learning. I'm an educator, I'm a teacher, I'm not panicking on the white SUV Jeep. I'm squeezing my brakes. It does take some encouragement, I'm not gonna lie to you. It takes a commitment. I'm committing to going live every day. I'm gonna get over one lane to the left. I'm accelerating. I'm making a commitment. Every single day, as much as humanly possible, I'm gonna go live. Downtown Houston, Texas, downtown Detroit. I saw that smoke. Los Angeles, California. You see that big cloud of smoke? That school bus is not running right, that diesel. So something's going on with that bus, okay? Something that should not be happening. And then when you go to work at the school, you smell, you see all that, right? What is going on? Oh, it smells like burnt oil. So something's going on with that bus. And we don't want to be around that. Oh. So now when I go to work, I'm going to smell like something terrible. It's going to smell like oil. I do read reviews first. I think it's important that you read reviews because it can tell you about the product or service. But also sometimes reviews aren't real because they pay people to post reviews. So I will definitely say that. We're going to stop at the stop line. I'm looking left and right. I'm going to continue. And you hear that turbo boost coming on, right? So we're going to keep it moving. And I don't know what's going on. This old dude's trying to race. I'm not getting the ticket. I'm being smart. Oh, it smells like eggshells. So a lot of these cars have these catalytic converters that are clogged up. Oh, now I smell like eggshells. I smell like old diesel car, old attic. Old man, old. Oh my God. Let me open this window. Oh. And now this old guy's going to try to cut me off. What the heck's going on? I'm not falling for that game. See the pedestrian pop up? This guy tried to cut me off, man. Defensive driver. So we're not going for that. Oh my God, I gotta keep this window open again. It smells so bad. I know you can't smell this, but it smells like old eggshells, old oil, old attic, old man. It just smells old. So sometimes cars give off those smells and you've got to open your window. The car's definitely not tuned right. Oh, God. Okay, it's not this serious out here at all. At all. So I'm trying to maintain good speed and just take my time. Okay, I'm keeping space. Now it is 24 degrees. And that guy just has a random shirt on. Come on, bro, what are you doing? So we're scanning, we're looking ahead, and I'm gonna make a lane change to the left. I look over my shoulder, gradually get over. All right. I'm trying to be very deliberate. I'm scanning left, middle, and right. When you're learning to drive, you've got to use your vision. You're gonna look to the left, middle, and right. We see 3 white vehicles. I see the red lights ahead. And I'm looking at my foot actually is off the gas. Taking my time. I'm anticipating this white car cutting back over. See, anticipation. This old guy in this smelly car is racing people. And I'm not getting caught up in that. That's how accidents happen, because you're moving faster than you planned. Pedestrians walk out. Lights change quickly. We're just taking our time. It's not a race out here. Leave early. That helps. I try to practice positive manifestation because that's how you approach life. One step, one day, building trust, building authority, taking our time. Let's talk about maintaining a good speed, looking ahead, keeping good space. We're right at 40. And see this guy? He's in a hurry. He's setting people up for failure. If you follow a car like this, you'll find yourself moving too fast, not using blinkers, and it's not this serious, people. My hands are at 10 and 2. Taking my time. And I want you to see real life out here. As an instructor, this is what I see every day, and I want you to be educated and not fear. This is why you must subscribe, you must follow, and then leave comments. So this Nissan doesn't have its back lights on. I'm a little concerned. We're moving at a decent speed, a little bit slow, but that's okay. And if you practice safe driving skills, good speed control, good lane line reference, they're on the phone. They're doing something because they're going slower than the pace. And that presents a dangerous situation. Okay, I'm going to make a lane change to the left. Now we can see. All right. And we're looking and scanning. Your brain develops patterns. We want pattern recognition. Like you look forward to seeing the video, I look forward to creating it, putting it together. Thank you, I appreciate that. Now we're gonna take a different way, okay? So our brain's gonna work harder. This is a double left turn. We're gonna be in the inside lane, and it's just going to be like an S curve. So this will show you how to do hand to hand, and we're waiting. We see the arrows, we see the pavement markings, and this is great for a beginner. And I'm gonna turn, look at this nice turn. And I'm gonna turn, man, okay. And then we're gonna gradually accelerate. And this is a different area. So our brain is like, wow, this is different. What's going on? Okay. We're scanning, we're looking around. A little dark and dreary. I see the light ahead. I'm lifting my foot's really bumpy. And then this ramp will really challenge us to get on the expressway. So I wanted to show you this to teach you, because I'm about teaching. All right, and guess what? We're up to that white car again that's driving crazy. Isn't that something? So you don't have to drive crazy and wild. We're caught up to this car to the left, the stinky car. Remember we talked about that with the exhaust issues? Okay. Really light pedal pressure. Keeping space because they sound like you turned into a parking lot. I see there's a lot of traffic backed up, but we have to learn how to merge. And I'm going to show you that. Okay. I'm going to turn my blinker. Expressways have limited access. I'm going slow, and I'm going to turn. Now this is what's scary. You see the signs to the left, do not enter wrong way. If you're on that side and you see those signs, you are going the wrong way on the expressway. Really easy to go the wrong way. Okay, here we go. I remember bringing clients here and they just would not step on the gas. All right. And this is where you learn to pass your tests. Okay, I'm going to turn on left turn signal. I'm going to keep moving. And eventually this lane will end. So I'm going to have to get over. I'm looking for a space. Here's my space. And I'm going to roll out. It's like a zipper merge. I don't want to wait till the last second. A lot of beginning drivers just can't do it. They panic. And then we have to hit the abort button. Okay, we're at 10 miles an hour. Not much happening. The speed limit is 70. But I wanted to show you that anxiety merge, and you have to be able to execute. We're at about 15. Not much happening. I'm keeping good speed and good space. And I'm going to cover my brake. I'm in no hurry to get to the middle lane. I'm just allowing traffic to flow. That's one of our success criteria. And I'm looking ahead, keeping good speed and good space. Because usually we're merging out to the right, R-I-G-H-T. We're still moving too slow to make a lane change to the left, and that's fine. This will be more educational to you. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Okay, so we're going to stay in this lane because you as a beginner, you're not going to get over to the left. You're going to stay here. So we're going to practice. We're looking for blinkers. Cars should not be crossing the solid white line. Texas, Florida, Michigan, Ohio. If they're crossing the solid white line, that's going to be an accident, a violation, a ticket. We don't see a blinker from the F-150 either. I don't know if people think you can just read their mind. Good morning. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm just trying to take as your instructor, I'm going to tell you squeeze the brake. I'm not going to tell you slam it. From the Midwest, I've been teaching driver's education about 24 years. We're looking for blinkers. We're trying to keep good speed control. And it's a lot going on. My eyes are moving left, middle, and right. I'm not trying to slam the brake. I'm just trying to go with the flow and control my anxiety and energy. Even for an instructor, you just want to be calm and patient and just keep it relaxed. We're at 20 miles an hour. And this is 7:31 Eastern Standard Time in the Midwest. A lot of traffic. I'm not trying to squeeze the wheel, but sometimes you find, imagine being late. You are panicking. Man, look at that light blue, man, old. But just because it's old doesn't mean it's good. Okay, I'm gonna get over it. Now we're in the middle lane, so you can see me scanning left, middle, and right. I'm still keeping space. So if you were driving with me, I would say, let's keep space. Let's scan. And I'm looking. So this is real life. I'm showing you this so you can understand. Hey, if this is bringing you value, give it a thumbs up. I'm asking for engagement because this will be pushed out to people who have anxiety, who want to learn through a POV, point of view. Now we're gradually picking up, and I'm not gonna hit the gas pedal real hard and build a lot of turbo boost. Okay, I'm gradually gonna pick up. We shift to high gear, and we're gradually picking up. We're taking our time. Now I'm lifting my foot. Okay, let's do a lane change. To the right, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. I love showing you what to do because I want you to know what to do. Good morning, guys. I want to welcome all of you in. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. Thank you for being here this morning. We're in the Midwest, driving on I-94 Expressway, 3 lanes. This will take us on through to Chicago, Indiana, and then upwards into Iowa. I'm scanning. We're in the right lane. Most of you were driving the right lane. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate you. Most of you were driving the right lane or middle lane. You won't be to the left. And we're holding the wheel pretty smoothly. My hands are at 10 and 2. And I just started feeling comfortable. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes. We've been on for about 23 minutes. Then I'm going to get over one lane to the left, L-E-F-T, 4 blinks. Good, thank you. I appreciate you guys. So what am I doing? I'm scanning. I'm watching for cars to the right. I'm not staring, I'm scanning. I'm keeping good speed and good space. I'm anticipating debris, cars cutting in front of me. I'm gradually turning the wheel because this is a kind of a tight curve. I see cars get, that's the wolf pack ahead. We want to stay out of the wolf pack. Rear end collision, side swaps. You see all those cars. We do not want to be there. And I'm an observer. I'm observing. I watch driving behavior. Because I'm an instructor, you're going to get more insight. You can see that car to the right tailgating the truck. You can see them going left and right. 4, 2, 1. So I'm looking at the lanes in the cars. That Subaru was tailgating the Silverado and lifting my foot. Thank you, I appreciate you. Okay, I'm lifting my foot around the curve. I know I'm gonna have to deal with those semi trucks. I don't really want to, but I'm gonna have to. So I'm deliberately going up. I see the Ryder truck, the trailer I should say, coming over. Rider is a transportation company, so this tells me this could be a Rider employee, or they could be renting that trailer. So what does this mean? Maybe the driver hasn't driven in a while. I'm going to get over one lane to the right. See, they did not help me. No blinker. And this semi-truck driver, he got to the left and he got to the right. Thank you. We're going around a curve. Centrifugal force is pulling us to the left, so I'm lifting my foot. Good morning. How you guys doing today? I want to welcome you in. I'm a state certified driving instructor. See the guy in the truck? This is a new driver. He should have stayed in the middle lane. And then you saw the Cadillac truck, no blinker. You see the Jeep, copper color. I'm telling you this because I want you to notice the behavior of vehicles. We have to notice driving behavior. And I want to keep good speed and good space. Copper colored Jeep, no blinker, cut between two cars. We're going to stay in the right lane. That's going to offer you the most safety, the most comfort for this point. Also, under our safe driving behavior, we want to have good speed control. We want to have good lane line reference. What's this mean? Our vehicle is in the lane centered. The white line to the right is the edge line. The broken white line is a pavement marking for the lanes. So we want to maintain good speed. We want to look ahead. We're on an expressway. This is This is a limited access. Turn on our blinker. Gotta go pick up our client. And then I cut my blinker off. This is where we slow down. This is the off ramp. And I'm going to turn on left turn signal, watching people on the service drive. They don't stop. And I'm squeezing my brake, not hard. I want to wish you good luck. Review my videos. Because I'm a state certified driving instructor, if you look at each of these fundamentals and look at them, you're going to learn. Okay, my left turn signal is on. And this is a crossover. I'm going to turn on my left blinker. And then I'm going to come up and stop. This will be on your test. So we're looking for a gap, a space, people using blinkers. If they don't use blinkers, we don't know where they're going. Now you're going to see people use blinkers. I'm looking at drivers. I'm looking at eye contact. I'm moving forward. That car just turned on blinker. So you see how people are lazy and don't use blinkers. And I'm coming up looking, no blinker, no blinker. And I'm going to wait. You have to use your blinker. And I'm looking at traffic to my right. I see cars in front of me. To the right, I'm looking all the way to the right. I'm not going to pull out and get hit. That's how accidents happen. So you got to be patient. And now they turn on their blinker. I'm hesitating. And this is what you will do. You will hesitate. So I'm inching forward. This is exactly what you'll do. You're like, can I go? No, you can't go. I'm waiting. This is very stressful too. But this is why you're watching this. You see all these little cars. And maybe after this black vehicle. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, we made it. But that was the flock safety camera that recorded license plates. What are they doing with this information? Is it going to the DMV? Is it going to the police? Is it going to the federal government? We as community need to know. That was real life. I wanted you to see that. And then this is a regulatory sign. Not a regular sign, a regulatory. I'm gonna have a complete stop. Turn on my right turn signal. Okay, we're gonna make our turn. We're turning hand over hand. If you want to pass your test, you need to follow me. You need to subscribe. You need to leave a comment. I read all the comments because I want you to know that I care. I want to build trust. I'm going to go up really slow. Take my time, and I want to be patient. All right, let's keep moving. All right. I'm going to turn on left turn signal. Let's practice our parking skills. And then we're going to go over the success criteria. I'm going to come up and stop. All right, let's go over the success criteria. All right, here we go, guys. Let's review this. I want to welcome you in for our driving instructor. So under the success criteria, let's talk about steering. We used a 10 and 2. You can also use a 8 and 4. It really depends on how long or short your arms are. If you're taking your driving test today, because I'm a state certified driving instructor, you need to be reviewing these videos. It is 28 degrees, it's cold. You want to use hand over hand when you're making right turns. You are doing parallel parking. Use hand to hand when you're going around a curve. Let's talk about visual skills. You want to identify targets, people walking, cars making lane changes. You want to look ahead 15 to 20 seconds. That's what I did. We looked ahead 15 to 20 seconds. We want to turn our head to identify targets. If I'm going to the right, I look to the right. I'm overemphasizing this. If you want to go to the left, you turn your head to the left. Your tester needs to see this. If this is bringing you value, give it a thumbs up. Next, I want you to be able to judge proper following distance. You pick a stationary object, 1001, 1002, 1003. I need you to check your mirrors regularly. We have an inside mirror, we have the driver's side, and we have the passenger. Every 12 to 15 seconds, you should be checking your mirror. Let's talk about backing. You want to use your backup camera if allowed. You want to look over your shoulder, have your head on a pivot. If you turn your steering wheel to the left, the rear will go to the left, the front will swing out to the right. Next, let's talk about the following maneuvers will get you an automatic failure. If you run a red light, automatic failure. If you strike a curb, automatic failure. If you charge a pedestrian, what does this mean? Someone is walking, you are crowding them, forcing them to go fast before they hit the curb or the crosswalk, automatic failure. Speeding 10 or more over the limit. Are you guys listening to this? Give this a thumbs up if you're listening. Let's talk about critical skills. Select the nearest lane, L-A-N-E. Next, checks traffic and signals. What is traffic doing? Are they moving faster? Are they moving slower? Verbalizes actual gap for maneuver. You saw a lot of people cut. Not enough room. Very dangerous. We saw Ford F-150 cut off a semi. Leave room. Space. Your road tester is your invisible passenger. They're going to have a clipboard like me, and they're going to be evaluating you. They're not going to talk. They're going to tell you, go right, go left, get off at the next exit, and they're going to score you. It's very stressful. Next, completes turn in the proper lane, L-A-N-E, turn in the proper lane. Let's continue. Looks for an open space to the left, to the front, and the right. I was doing that. I verbalized that. I showed you that. Obeys traffic signs and signals. Stop, yield, no left turn, no right turn. Understands right of way. A lot of drivers don't. The first car to get there is the first car to leave. Stops in the proper position, behind the stop line, L-I-N-E. There were very tight curves on the I-94 Expressway. Enters curve at the appropriate speed. We're not like about to flip over. We're going in smooth. Gradually increases at the apex of the curve. This is not a sports vehicle. This is a regular family sedan. Maintains proper lane positioning. You're not hugging left, hugging right. Lane changes, signals, and checks mirrors. Inside mirror, outside mirror, looks over shoulder. You saw me do that over and over and over. You must do this to build good habits, or you're going to sideswipe the car. Gradually moves into the lane, crosses 3 or 4 lanes. I don't like to do that because it's very dangerous. We want to do one lane at a time, T-I-M-E. This is a lot. Stay with me. Accelerates to the proper speed. Unfortunately, we were at 10 miles an hour on I-94 Expressway. The speed limit was 70. Enters and selects the best gap. We were in the right lane because many of you will drive in the right lane because you're beginners, you have anxiety. We're not trying to put you in danger. I showed you that. I'm here to support you. I'm building that trust. I'm explaining it because I'm an educator and I'm an instructor. That brings you value. That builds authority. That builds trust. Next, slows down in the deacceleration lane, not the expressway. When I got off on the exit on the I-94 expressway, I didn't slow down on the expressway. You'll be marked down. I slowed down on the deacceleration lane. There's so many little nuggets here, so much value. Okay? Now, let's continue. Prepares to stop or merge. We have to prepare. We have to be ready. We have to be a defensive driver. We're going to take a look at this crossing guard. You'll see him or her with the stop sign. You should see that. You should see that crossing guard. A pedestrian is going to be coming. The crossing guard takes over all communication. He or she is looking. They're going to put a stop sign out there for drivers to allow, you're going to see the pedestrian going over the bridge, and you're going to see real life. You're going to see him or her put their life on the line. See that? You see the crossing guard? And he or she is praying, I hope they see me. And then there's the pedestrian. That's us. Vulnerable road user coming by. Whew. That's what you need to do. And if you go past them, automatic failure. I would fail you too. So you need to understand this. Let's continue. You see real life. That brought you value. Give that thing a thumbs up. Okay, let's talk about safe driving behavior. 1, automatically puts on seatbelt. Got our seatbelt on. 2, maintains proper speed at all times. If it's 50, you have to drive at 50. If it's 70, you have to drive about 70. If it's 40, you have to drive about 40. Maintain speed. Number 3, maintain safe following distance, 3-second gap. I showed you this. We don't want to be in the wolf pack. I want to show you this again. There's our crossing guard, putting his or her life on the line. There's our vulnerable road user again. What if I go slow on driver's test? If you go too slow, you'll be marked down. If you go too slow, you'll fail. If you go 10 miles an hour under the limit, you could get a warning. So you want to drive at or near 1 or 2 miles under is okay. Great question. I love it. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you're giving this a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribing because I'm going through the process. You see the value? You see I'm going through this? I'm showing you real life. Oh, here we go again. I want you to see this. There's your crossing guard. See him or her doing their job? If you see that, you better stop. All right, let's keep going. Next, demonstrates use of mirrors, checks before or changing lane positioning. Okay. Next, understands different vehicle capabilities and effectively shares the road. Semi-trucks, big cars, SUVs. Effectively manages risk. You've got to make sure that you are keeping good speed and good space. This is your class right now. I love teaching you. I love helping you. I want you to be successful. All I know is success. I'm building trust. I'm building credibility. You have to do well. I'm watching out for cars. I want to be safe. Next, demonstrates the ability to select gaps and avoid hesitation. I hesitated at the crossover. There were a lot of cars. People didn't use blinkers. I don't want to get hit. Yields to pedestrians. Now, I want to build trust with you because I'm a state certified instructor. I want to show up every single day. I want to answer your questions. Does every driver's test make you go through an intersection? Yes. You have to go through an intersection. You've got to look left and right. I want to build authority because I'm an instructor. I have a state driver's education license number. Every 2 years, I need to take a test. I need to recertify, background check, physical. And I take a professional development class to continue to learn. And I want you to pass your test. Subscribe, follow, leave comments. I want to say thank you. I'll be going live at about 3:30 or 3:45 to do another POV of city and expressway driving. I'll see you then. Bye, guys. Thank you.